What's up guys, it's me Vlad, and today we have some crazy news, and I genuinely wanted to talk about this because apparently Gorilla Tag Dog the Bug plush is failing, and you, the person who's watching this video, if you have bought the plush, you may not receive the in-game code for it. And today I wanted to talk about this because I felt like nobody really talked about this. This wasn't covered by a bunch of YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't even covered, like I went on Gorilla Tag Reddit and nobody talked about this. And I know that many of you guys have bought the Dog the Bug plush expecting to receive the in-game item, which you guys might see over here is actually this Dog the Bug plushie right here. But actually you may not even get it, because as you guys can see currently the Dog the Bug plushie is at, I think, yeah, 18,402 units sold, and this was reached in a span of 31 days. There are only 2 days and 13 hours left until the actual end of this, and I don't think it's viable to think that there are going to sell pretty much 12 more thousand units, like, because that's the amount of new plushies that have to sell in that amount of time, because otherwise it means that the goal won't be reached for the in-game Dog the Bug toy, and it means that everybody won't actually get their plush. Or okay, they will get the physical one, but they won't get the one in game. And this is kind of unprecedented, because you guys might remember for the previous plushes, Gorilla Tag didn't do this. Actually, what they've done, you guys might remember, they just gave out the codes to everybody who bought the plushes. For example, for this one, if you bought the code for this plush right here, you just received the plush and the code. They didn't have to reach a certain amount of purchases, you know what I'm saying? And clearly, like, the previous plushes had much more hype to them, because you guys might remember this plush right here was actually literally, there was an ad for it inside of the stump. Same for this one, but this one was in the store briefly, and then they changed it, you know what I'm saying? So now it's in like some corner over here, so people, like, half people don't even know this plush probably exists whenever they go on Gorilla Tag, because not everybody like monitors Gorilla Tag 24/7. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think Gorilla Tag did that good of a job advertising the plush itself. I think they might have reached more purchases if, you know what I'm saying, they advertised that a bit more, maybe in the stump, maybe not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong on this, but yeah, I just felt like nobody really talked about this that much. Also, in my opinion, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not paid for by Gorilla Tag. I'm not giving anything, by the way, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, I have a creator code, but like, that's it, you know? I'm gonna give my honest thoughts. I don't think the design is like that great either. Like, personally, I don't like the shiny design. I like the other material they used for the other plushes more. That's why personally myself actually hasn't bought it. I bought pretty much all of the previous ones, but technically because you guys had 1,000 likes on the previous videos, but like, I bought each one and showcased to you guys each plush. But this one, I'm just not really interested. Like, I like the bag, it looks kind of sick, and you guys actually might have seen Styled Snail showcased how the cosmetic looked like inside of the game, because he has early access to new updates and he gets like cosmetics free because of his illustrator badge. So let me just showcase this to y'all. Yeah, as you guys can see, it pretty much flies on the top right, has a little fan on the bottom.
You like cut your finger. Just like a little pet. Look at him. So make sure you tell your friends if they haven't bought one.
Yeah, big shout out to Styled Snail
like, we need this, right?
for showing it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe.
But yeah, so I mean, there is a chance. Okay, so you guys might have seen over here they say that their rewards are only unlocked once the goal is reached, which means that yet they haven't even reached the 20,000 sold goal. So, you know what I'm saying, we don't really know if people will get the holographic sticker. I think this might reach it, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of cutting it close, 1,500 units sold. I think in this amount of time they can reach that goal. Although many people will probably not buy it because they just know that they won't get the Doug the Bug toy inside of the game. But I'm gonna be honest, my opinion is that Gorilla Tag should just give the toy like code to all of the people who bought the plush. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Gorilla Tag plushes are kind of overpriced on Makeshift. Well, a lot of items, in my personal opinion, are kind of priced like very like, I don't know, very high on the Makeshift, because you guys can see they have this $30 tag for the price, plus you pay for $10 shipping, plus you pay for like tariffs and stuff, man, and that adds up to like 40 something dollars, man, in total without tax. And then you have tax on that, man. Bro, it gets to a point, man. I paid for $10 shipping on each item for my pretty much like tagged monkey plushie. I paid for the dog boy individual shipping and monkey keychain, which I'm gonna be honest, it didn't make absolutely any sense. They're low-key scamming on this. I'm gonna be honest, Bray. I'm gonna be honest. I bought all of these just to showcase to you guys because you guys said 1,000 likes on one of the videos. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't buy like a keychain myself. I like the dog boy. It's actually sitting over here, if you guys can see. That's the dog boy right there. Yeah, but actually in the past, you guys might remember Gorilla Tag has sold their own plushie. You know what I'm saying? It was on their Gorilla Tag merch website. Let me search it up. Boom, this. Yeah, so on their merch website, they actually sold their own plush. I don't think... Wait, can you buy these? Wait, what? Wait, I actually didn't know you could buy these. Wait, you can buy Gorilla Tag merch? I thought they went like... I thought these were a limited time. Do they come with a cosmetic? Yeah, I guess they don't come with a cosmetic. Damn, I didn't know. Apparently, yeah, they have merch in here. That's kind of... Yeah, that's kind of sick, I guess. But like, they already sold all of these, so I don't know why they're selling them still. But in the past, if we go to past products, you guys can see they actually had this plush right here, which I have, and they gave a code for it. Like, it didn't have to reach any specific goals in order to actually get this plush. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, I think they should just give everybody a code for the plush. Like, because you cannot refund. That's the big point here. You cannot refund any Makeshift products. If you go here, it says that all of the orders are final and non-refundable, which in my personal opinion doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just cannot cancel an order, like what? Like, why is that? They're taking literally until September 27th. They're taking 4 months to make this plush, and you cannot cancel an order. That doesn't make any sense. And specifically, I feel like a lot of people bought it to get a in-game item, like limited time in-game item. They paid like a premium price, like $30 for this. So I think Gorilla Tag needs to give people who bought the plushes the in-game plushes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, bro, like, I don't know. I feel like this kind of scheme where it's like you have to reach a certain amount of sales in order to get an item, it's pretty sketchy because it motivates people to buy the actual plushes in order to get the items. But really, what happens if pretty much this happens? A campaign fails and you don't actually reach these goals. That means that everybody who bought the plushes won't actually get the ones in game. And I'm pretty sure the codes for these plushes are already like, you know, like they already made the cosmetic. They might as well just give it to people. Like, you could have seen Style Snail used it. So why not just give the cosmetic to people? You know, it doesn't make any sense. And also, you guys can see, yeah, I don't know, they showcase in game and stuff. Like, I guess it's a motivator, but man, like, I don't know, it just feels like you're kind of gambling at this point. Like, you don't have a control over like whether you're gonna get something or not, which is like a sketchy scheme in my personal opinion. Let me know in the comments, what are you guys thinking about this? Like, I feel like I'm the only one talking about this, and I feel like, yeah, this is in my personal opinion, pretty sketchy. Like, nobody will get their in-game cosmetic. Like, then why do you even promote this at that point? Like, you know. But it says over here that the in-game codes will be sent out on July 14th at 3 p.m. EST. But like, if people don't reach this goal, I don't think anybody will actually receive these. So like, because on the bottom, it says that where does it say over here? Okay, somewhere it said that they have to reach the goals in order to actually get these. I don't remember where, but either way, guys, I just wanted to yap about this. You know what I'm saying? Just give the light onto the situation. Maybe so Gorilla Tag could address this. Maybe so other YouTubers can actually see this, make videos about this, possibly get Gorilla Tag to react to this in some way. Because I'm gonna be honest, 17,000 units sold is a lot of sales, man, or 18,000. Like, okay, let me actually calculate this real quick. Calculator. So, okay, $30. Actually, it's probably 40 because of each shipping. So, like, we can assume it's $30 times 18,000. They made $540,000 from this. That's insane. That's insane amount of money, right? From just some plushie. I mean, they probably split the costs with Makeship and whatnot. But to be fair, Makeship also gets the shipping, so they don't have to pay for shipping. And like the person who buys the plushes actually pays for tariffs and stuff. Like, that's a pretty huge sum of money, considerably for this plush. And this plush isn't even huge. Like, you guys could have seen, I feel like this plush was actually the best value of all time. Like, the one they released on their own without Makeship or anything. I wish they would do more of this. Because what Juniper creates, this plush was $35 and it was huge. It came with a huge pencil, came with a bag with like, you could open and like put stuff in there with like, it had like little paws on there. I actually have the plush over here on the bottom right. It had like another cosmetic, and all of this was $35 with free shipping. Like, bro, like, why even buy this plush at this point? Like, the dog, the bug. I don't know. Personally, bro, like, I feel like people deserve what they paid for, you know? But either way, that's about it. Thank you everyone who's watching the video. See you guys in the next one. Just kind of yapping about this. Use code itsVlad. Drop a like. Subscribe if you guys still haven't. I didn't mention this in this video. I don't believe so. So please do those things. It really helps me out. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.